Oh shit, hi. How is it that I do this all the time, but somehow I always fuck up actually setting up for streaming? I don't understand. I've been streaming on Twitch for 3 years? 4 years? I don't even know anymore. Somehow, even with the convenience of Stream Deck, I still wind up being like a huge mess when it comes to starting a stream. I don't really get it either. But I'm not going anywhere, and I guess that's just not gonna change. Anyways, welcome back to Valhalla. It's time to go to a post-apocalyptic bar and get people drunk. My favorite. I think something actually important happened at the end of the last one. I don't know how many days. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is only gonna last a week. So I'm getting maybe near the end, I think. Or I would love to be surprised and have this game be way longer, but like some actual shit's going down in like in-game politics or whatever, and I think our coworker, who's also named Jill, no relation, is super involved. I'm positive he's involved, actually. He was not subtle about it, and maybe he's getting arrested or killed now? I don't really know. We'll see if he shows up to work today. Yo, Quattro, what's up? Also, I never said hi, Nerd McGurd, how's it going? Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You know, I've been buying everything that Jill wants between days. I've never really seen what getting too distracted entails. Like, what does that even mean? What if I just don't buy her a fan? Like, am I gonna get different dialogue? Am I gonna, like, get really obscure drink orders that I have to think more about or something? I don't actually know how that mechanic works, so I kind of want to just leave it this time and see what happens. I should check the news, though. OnlyFans? Aw, shit. Here is the news. Damn it. Every time with the ELO song. Okay. Oh yeah, this is what happened yesterday, the bank thing. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack updating. Ooh, you know that's a bad sign. Like, don't wait to report until you got all your facts, man. Come on, don't do me like that. But, I mean, gotta get them clicks. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. Oh shit. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank had been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Cool. That sounds like a good situation, am I right? I'm sure everything will be fine. Oh hey, the augmented eye is also being attacked. Cool, 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 cool. Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here at the augmented eye. And we have the obligation to disclose the recent articles on Alice Rabbit that were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. Oh yeah, I do remember that. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Damn. Get hecked, idiot. I'm still, like, the impression that I'm getting, until the game tells me otherwise, is that Alice Rabbit is not an individual. It's like a group of people. I feel like that's a given, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Oh, baby. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, false. Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. This is about Venezuela, by the way, so, like, I am obligated to say that you're very wrong in thinking that that's the only place, because oh boy, do we love to keep costs low and profits high here in the United States. Oh boy. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it, and also that all the people that are saying that the soil is dying at an alarming pace are definitely just being paid by, I don't know, some company that profits off of green energy. I don't know what the argument is that people are actually making. I don't know how you can deny climate change. All I know is that for some reason they keep saying that scientists are being paid off to say these alarming things, but like, why and who? And it doesn't make any sense, but okay. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? Should I spend money on that right now? I was gonna try a different wallpaper and a different Kotatsu cover, but they're expensive. Cynthia, hello, I love you too. My state should be on lockdown, it's not. I'm officially on quarantine though. I'm not sick. I should clarify that first. I'm not sick. There are just the potential of passing contact and be carrying to someone else is like higher than average. So my boss, being in his 70s, I made him aware of the situation, and he consulted his doctor, and his doctor was like, yeah, she should stay home for 14 days. So that's what I'm doing. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. As far as I know, I'm not sick. I hope that that doesn't change. I hope that I remain just like I am now and don't actually get sick. That would be great. So 8-hour streams? You would think so, except I do still have a lot of work at home. I'm trying my best to parse out, like, time, like actual scheduled time to stream, which was supposed to start today, and, well, what time is it right now? 11:37? Didn't work out as well as I wanted. So I was right in telling myself that it was a bad idea to put a schedule on Twitter, because I was like, I'll never hold myself to that. And here we are, proving me right. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. Wow, Janet, don't come for me unless I send for you, okay? And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. Oh yeah, that's a thing that's happening. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. I'm sure it's happened. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention that I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I would rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Jill hasn't been back yet? That's not a good sign. Do a schedule, you must do it, or I'll cry. No, because then I'll just be a liar. If I put a schedule and say I'm gonna stream at a time, I'll definitely not do it. Yeah, that Quattro's got it down pat. Like, I'll stream today, 13 hours later. I'll just stream tomorrow. I mean, I am actually working during the day. It's not as profitable as going to my day job, but I am working. And then at night, I'm just like, boy, howdy, I'm out of work mode now. I'm just gonna procrastinate. So I'm trying to shake myself out of that. I'm trying to hold myself to a schedule internally, but if I put it out on the internet, I super will break all of my promises and they'll just be like, man, look at Kemi, the big dumb liar. How's Animal Crossing going? Oh, it's lovely. I thought about playing that tonight too, but I've missed Valhalla and I just, you know, I'm like a little change of pace. But I am loving Animal Crossing. So there will be more of that. Is this bar ever gonna fucking close? Soon, I think. I have a feeling that we've got like 2 days left. Just a hunch. So yeah, especially with Jill being gone. I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. Oh god, that girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes. Yes, I do mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. It's not, actually. She came here, and she didn't pass out because I got her too drunk, though that did happen. But she stayed awake for, like, longer than I've ever been awake. She stayed awake for, like, a solid week. She was dying. Whatever. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Not a hotel fee, we're not that fancy, but, you know.
Where am I?
Oh boy, hang on, let me move my mic back a little bit, cause streaming Chan.
Oh, right.
A shoddy downtown bar.
Let's see. All my gear's in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt or bra, have been displaced. Whew. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning.
Good evening.
Evening? Oh, well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in some time. Sorry for all the trouble I caused you today, or last night.
Don't worry.
Oh, you're so nice, flat bartender. Oh, Kafka, thanks for the host. How's it going?
Oh yeah, I forgot I can mess with the chat. Where's the one with all the emotes? Yeah, that one.
Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns!
I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. Gift of sorts, I'm guessing. I think she has a crush on me, and honestly, I'm kinda into it. It's some sort of rum? Rum. Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? It's not weird or anything, I'm a bartender. Yeah, sure. Oh shit, for real? Oh fuck. Guys, this is my chance. Drag it to the shaker before mixing. Okay. Grandpa booze, holy shit. Oh, fuck you, Chrome. Fuck you and your Pog collection. Yeah, nobody wants to see your Pog collection. Get out of here, Chrome. Here. All right. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Oh, okay. Anytime. Okay then. Time to do music. Oh, I should have checked to see if there was another song I could have bought at least. Okay, well. Let's see. There's so many songs I don't have. I wonder what... Yeah, I don't think I unlocked anything new. Cool. Except for maybe this one? Oh, whoop. Oh, damn it. I keep accidentally picking things I think I haven't listened to recently, and it being already on there. I don't know if you said anything. Stream was catching up for like the past 4 minutes. Oh no, just the usual bullshit. How you doing? What about Metropolis and digital drive? Yeah. Sure. Yeah, why not? I'm unemployed, quarantined, just took a shower. Yeah, basically same. It's time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. Oh shit, whoops, I didn't even set up my thing. There's no one here to even retort. Man, it feels really lonely without Jill here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. That would just be the worst thing if someone weird or dangerous were to come in here right now. Oh boy. It's Mother Brain. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Hello, Mother Brain. What can I get for you? I don't even know what to... I have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Okay, I'm on it. Just recolored my hair. Oh shit, nice. What color? Okay, but what if I gave... There's no... I have no... Ugh, damn it, I don't have my phone. I was like, I want to give you the special drink. Wait, maybe I can remember it. One... Is it that? No, that feels wrong. Wait. That feels right. Nope. That was wrong. Damn it. I want to give him the flaming one. Just because it seems cool. Well, maybe it's... Because it counts as a big drink, too, so maybe I was right the first time. No. It was something really vague and generic, like a tiny little bit of everything. Ugh, fine. Damn it, I wish it would save in here. That's fine. I'll just give them what they want, I guess. What happens if I get a brain in a jar? Super drunk. Because, I mean, it's got optional karmatrine, so... I'm just saying. We can go a little crazy, I think. Aged and mixed. It's supposed to be pan pride colors. Oh, dope! But the magenta red overpowered the whole thing to just red. Yeah, but red's dope too. God, this song is so good. Yeah, let's do it. Here you go.
Nice. Yeah, this is the thing.
So, how are you gonna...
Oh, you can
You can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. Ha 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 ha. You can drink stuff?
and eat. I have the same system Lilim do.
So can I ask you something, Miss?
Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. Not Swift. That no relation. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything.
Okay, Taylor,
You have to be the first person that I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor.
Too easy.
you are a brain in a jar, right?
I'm sure not a hologram. Of that, I'm sure. I don't know what a brain in a jar should sound like. I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. You ever seen Futurama?
It's like that, but way weirder. Somehow. So, like, why?
What, does my handsomeness make you speechless?
Well, yeah, you're not something a girl sees every day. And then that's saying quite a bit in these parts, you know?
Oh, fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations.
A speech? You are seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature.
All computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer.
Huh. I guess you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? I just realized the game volume is a little low, isn't it? Does it sound okay to you guys? Sometimes it got a little overpowering, so I lowered it. Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. This is slowly becoming a robotic. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. Now I'm suddenly imagining it being like Alexa. Oh shit, wait. Sure, whatever you just asked. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Like, seriously. Of all places.
Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time.
Have you come here before?
Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours.
Aw, Alexa. I mean, Taylor.
Speaking of which, can I have your name?
It's Jill.
Jill, that's a really cute name.
Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all?
It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it?
Yeah, you're right.
It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me.
You're awfully energetic. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Sorry, does that bother you?
No, not at all. I figured that a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy.
Well, that's just...
I don't know. It's not racist. It's, bodyist? I don't know what the word. You're being real ignorant right now, Jill.
While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much that I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that will help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy?
I don't know. maybe. I'm never happy. Yo, nobody, what's up? Oh, thanks, nerd. Super appreciate that feedback. Sometimes it's hard streaming with games having different volumes and figuring out what works and what doesn't work. You'd be surprised how many people just like don't. Like they're cool hanging out and they just don't even bother to tell you.
Do you want to make me happy, Jill?
Depends on what it takes.
Don't worry, just give me a beer.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess I'll make you happy. Is the quarantine treating you well? As well as it can, I guess. I mean, I've got plenty of stuff to keep me busy, so I'm not bored or anything, but all the other stuff that people are worried about worries me too. I'm gonna double this beer. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get this brain super toasted. Check this shit out.
Yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good.
It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. It's wild, right?
You were?
Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you would still be here.
I've thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember anything? Like waking up someplace else and so on?
That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim.
One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him to a body.
Oh. It kind of reminds me of that one AI, the one that has like a actual robot body. You guys know the one? Oh, they gave her a name. I can't remember her name, but she's like, it's not 100% convincing, but like there's a lot going for it. Like they did a really, it's come a long way, but it's still got that uncanny valley look to it, and it's like, something is off. It's in the eyes, honestly. Oh yeah, get some beer. Basically all the bars are closed everywhere, so might as well grab a beer and drink at this virtual space on the internet where we're at a bar during the apocalypse. It's pretty appropriate, actually. Puppy wants to raid her friends list islands for rocks, please just let her. Oh yeah, my island has been closed for a little bit. I'm the worst Animal Crossing player. Like, I love hanging out with people, but then I get into a groove of stuff that I hate the limitations, I think, is what it is. There's a lot of stuff you can't do on your island and you have visitors, so I keep closing it. And I'm like, man, even in Animal Crossing, I keep self-isolating. What the hell? You would think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. But then again, that's me being judgmental. Some people like the look of brains floating in jars and think it's cool. I mean, I think it's cool.
I have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking.
Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time?
It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is. I can't get drunk.
Wait, really? I mean, alright. If you want to call that a downside, if you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, I mean, there are many alternatives.
Drunkenness is part of the whole experience.
Why, though? I mean, Lilim can get drunk with no problem.
Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in HR is figuring out exactly how you work. Huh. Yeah. I guess you're right. Hey, Jill? Aw, shit, it's Alma. What's up, Alma? Just Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Oh my god, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get for you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilla maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic. And have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. I like that Taylor doesn't let that get them down. Like, they're just like, alright, well. Just kidding, it'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome, I'll pay for your next drink then. Alright, well. She called me a pleb again. It's because she wants me and I'm not, interested. Oh, okay, so this one's out of orbit. I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay, then. Wait, she said cobalt velvet, right? Was that what she said? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. But I'm gonna give it to her anyway, and then we'll find out if I'm crazy. Mixed. I don't think I've made this drink before, actually. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me in these past minutes than at least 3 guys that have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really, one would think it has been longer. It feels like it's been longer. I mean, what? Over in my neck of the woods, switches are selling like hotcakes locally. Dude, I 100% am not surprised. Animal Crossing is like getting half of the country through all of this. Myself included. The only reason I'm not playing Animal Crossing right now is because I've been doing nothing but playing Animal Crossing in my spare time. And I missed this game, actually. And I think I'm getting into, like, the endgame stuff, kind of. Or something is happening. Something important is happening behind the scenes. Shut up, you love me and you know it. Aw, fuck. It's true. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy
Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. I don't know. Adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill was the one serving, and I don't know. I just feel like she gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kinda sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye, Alexa. I mean, Taylor. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. It was a bit weird at first, though. Apparently, one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. Hey, Alma, is your family really strict or something? Not particularly, no. Why? The other day you started mumbling something about numbers not caring about what you do or something? About a 27 not caring if you have a Catholic wedding or not? Oh god, it's not the numbers thing. Yeah, my family isn't strict per se, but my mom can be really abrasive. Like most mothers when it comes to their daughters being married. Oh boy. If I had a quarter for every single bridezilla situation where like the mother was making the bride miserable, I could probably retire, like actually retire, which is something I don't think I'll ever do in my life. It's bad. If you ever have a child and they want to get married, just like let them do what they want. Who cares if it's not what you imagined? Just do it. Just let them do it, please. Anyways, to her, the fact that I'm this old and not married or pregnant is a sign that I'm never gonna have kids. Never mind the fact that she already has 3 grandkids. I love her, but she can be... ugh. Yeah, I 100% get it. My mom's the same, but not really. Not that bad. You also said the words, I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't going to stand for it. That was weird. Talking about some 8th grade teacher. Oh yeah, that. You see, back when my body started developing, I got really shy. But at some point, something snapped within me. I wasn't feeling shy anymore, I felt powerful. My body felt like a new toy to me, and I was gonna make sure to use. Of course, there were 2 problems with that idea. I was a teen, a horny teen. I was surrounded by horny teens. I'm not even ashamed. I still stand by the core moral I held back then, but it's one of those memories that you look back on and become terrified of how reckless you were. I mean, I could have gotten pregnant or worse. At that age, I was always dressed in black and obsessed with occultism. Same. Man, me and Jill are like peas in a pod. I also hated literally everyone. I was horrible. Did a lot of drugs. The worst I remember was being the butt of the other kids' jokes. That never actually happened to me. Not to my knowledge, anyway. I just don't care. If people talk shit about me behind my back in high school, I did not know about it or care. Well, you know how the old adage goes. Don't compare your life to others. You don't know what they've been through. Oh, no, I wasn't comparing. It was just... I was wondering if some of that self-esteem thing would have, like, helped me back then, or... Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? I guess that makes sense in this setting. People are probably way too poor. Well, never mind. No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. Diana's actually a pretty name. So is Alma, by the way. I've always loved the name Alma. Like, that's Final Fantasy Tactics talking, not, you know. As a teenager, I was very emotionally unstable. Me too. I was dealing with trauma and didn't know that that's what that was, and nobody told me how to deal with that, and I, instead of, like, seeking help or having other people be like, this teenager needs help, I decided to start smoking and doing drugs at a really young age and drinking and having sex. And then I got over that by the time I was like 17. And I've been pretty good ever since. Not good, but like not bad. I have not been doing that kind of stuff. But that's because, you know, therapy's a thing that I can do and know to do. People should do that. If you know, everybody should at least maintain your mental health the same way you maintain your physical health. If you have the ability to seek therapy, you should try it. Anyways, that's my 2 cents for the night. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. But you know what? That's her business. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Okay, that's not okay. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. Also, you can't really, like, go and live your life when you have, like, young children to take care of. It's not that you have no freedom, but, like, you living your life has to come after them. I don't ever plan on having children, and even I know that. I love Steven Universe Future's push for mental health awareness. The fact that it's addressing PTSD, like going to a doctor and stuff like that. Spoilers, by the way. I wish I had a show like that to connect to when I was younger. Maybe I wouldn't have been so messed up. I mean, I would have been messed up, but maybe I would have at least understood it better. So I love how important that show has become for its core audience, I guess. Like, good job, Rebecca Sugar. Mad respect. It's still tough for me to watch right now. And I'm almost 30. But like I said, I have the avenue, like, of seeking help and stuff. So it's not that bad. But still, it's tough. I'm not traumatized, right? I can't say that. I can't diagnose. I think that it's definitely worth... it's okay to, like, want to get... It's not necessarily that anybody needs therapy, but it's like you should. At least... I don't know, think about it like getting a checkup at the doctor. Like, people do it even if they're healthy. Like, you still need to check in with yourself, you know? I can only recommend therapy all the time, always, regardless of what's going on. Like, whether you think you need it or not, it's always a good idea. I could write a huge list of stuff that fucked me up in Steven Universe Future, but especially when the finale drops Friday, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it, but it's gonna be emotional. Just, what a good show, man. Like, what a meaningful show. But anyways, I'm getting distracted again. Take your own advice, Alma. Seriously. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. It seems he was her friend's brother or something.
we went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, and then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Yikes. That's a big yikes. You shouldn't have done that. I really hate that kind of shit. Like, it's one thing if you've been together forever and you've talked about it, and you're both, you know with certainty you're both comfortable and disgusted enough, but my god, public proposals really fuck me up. Like, I hate it. Oh, Mob Psycho 100 is another one of my favorite shows. It's definitely one of my favorite anime that's come out in the past several years. So I'm gonna double recommend to anybody else that's watching to watch Mob Psycho 100. How did Jeremy propose? Oh, you get it twisted. I proposed. But we talked about it first. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium on the fucking kiss cam?
We went out for like 3 weeks.
I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line or something.
But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea.
That sounds too convoluted, you know? Like proposing and then waiting for the wedding night just for sex.
Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed.
Did you actually propose? I thought you just decided. Both. We decided and then I still proposed anyway. It wasn't special or romantic. Like, it was in our own house. I set up a bunch of puzzles in the house and I made him solve them. Because Jeremy is fucking amazing, like, loves puzzles. Jeremy's way into puzzles. I don't know if anybody remembers this or not, but there was this website called Zest. But I think the S is a question mark, and it's like a series of really cryptic puzzles on, like, that leads you through a series of web pages, and gets really difficult. And that's like Jeremy's shit. So I made him solve a bunch of puzzles, and it ended up being the proposal when he solved them all. That was how I did it. And it was in my house and not in public. And we'd already talked about it beforehand, and we decided we were going to do it beforehand, so proposal was totally unnecessary, but I did it anyway. I also picked the rings because I lose jewelry. Guess what? I lost my ring. Guess who didn't lose their ring? Jeremy. So I purposefully got a cheap ring for myself because I knew that would happen, and it did. Oh yeah, I lost my ring like less than a year. And I never replaced it because I know myself. But Jeremy still has his, and we've been married since 2011. However many years that is. Anyway. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, you guys. I just realized our anniversary was literally today. Well, not today, because it's after midnight, but like yesterday, the 25th. Oh, I'm so shitty. Yeah, it's okay. You'll understand one day if you get married for more than 5 years or something. Like, days just kind of run into one another. It doesn't, yeah. Oh my god, the final arc in Mob is so good! I can't wait for that shit to be animated. Anyways, I'm getting very distracted. Also, I'm a terrible wife. As Alma says, I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. You want anything else or what? What's that bottle? Oh, yeah, that's just some rum that a client gave me yesterday. You want some rum? A gift? What did you do? I don't know. A good enough service, I'm guessing? It's definitely not for remembering my anniversary, because I failed on that. Kahikwe? Huh. Interesting name. What does it mean? I don't actually know. Oh, it's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes, I guess? I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this or what? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories or rums involved. Same. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? All right, but I'm gonna double it and you're gonna get very wasted. Dude, I would love this. I need season 3 of Mob Psycho, like, now. Like, season 2 was so good. If it could get into, like, the final manga arc, I would love that. Should I play another game of League or wait till tomorrow? I don't know. You said you were tired of League. So, by your own logic, you should play something else. Yeah, I can double this, right? This is gonna be real bad. This is the most alcoholic drink. Oh boy. Listen, Kemi, I'm a Libra and I will never and have never made a decision in my life. All right, that's real relatable. And I'm a Leo, so like it has nothing to do with that, but big mood. Yeah, I want that broccoli arc. It's so good. So good. I think my favorite arc is still the one with the Reagan being exposed on television. God, that's such a good arc. But that aside, the last arc's my favorite. So what kind of memories do you have with rum anyway? Is it anything like my memories with Goldschlager? Because ugh. Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. All right, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Oh. Quick, make up a lie. Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. Off to a great lying start. My mom's a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. Spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Wow, that's as... I don't think I could have made up a more, like a further from the truth statement to my own family, actually. Like, this is the most opposite of me as possible. For as much as me and Jill have a lot of things in common as like a fictional character goes anyway. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Woo! Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was like 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day, and stopped. I did kind of do that with the flute, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to pick it back up again, though. But oh man, my flute is in very rough shape. I don't even know if it's salvageable at this point. The Reagan arc was so much better in the anime, oh my god. I'm getting very segmented right now, but like, I just want to reiterate how much I love Mob Psycho. It's so good. Like, I know a lot of people prefer One Punch Man, but like, dude. One Punch Man is great, but Mob Psycho feels so much more fleshed out to me. People deal with trauma in different ways. I'm just saying, I'm not actually able to diagnose you. I'm not a professional. I can't say for certain. Like, all I can say is that I recommend you talking to people, because everybody should do that. So, in conclusion, you should talk to someone. But not me, because I'm not qualified. I'm not saying that I don't care or anything. I'm just saying I'm not qualified. I'm as far from qualified as possible. I'm a mess. So what about cousins or the rest of your family? Oh, I see very little of them, actually. That's true. Maybe because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. Ooh, France. So your mom's French? Yeah. Can you speak French? No, I can't speak French. It's actually the only language that I have difficulty with. Thank you for bringing it up. I'm actually pretty good at learning languages, except for French, and only French. Thanks, game. No, you know what? I can do French. Omelette du fromage. There you go. I did French. Which opening do you like better? 99 or 99.9? Oh, that's such a hard question. I think as far as original soundtrack goes, it's 99. But Tsuko G did an amazing cover of 99.9, and it is a jam. He did a cover of 99 as well, but 99.9 is like peak, like, damn, Tsuko. You nailed it. Ah, shit. That reminds me. Hang on, I need to write a note for myself. Okay. Sorry, I've been putting that off forever. Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. Oh, shit. I love you, Jill. I did try, though, but, like, college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'd be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know. All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. It's like Jeremy. But yeah, that's the primer of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. It sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or somewhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though. I'm just saying. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. It makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. You should check in, like, speedrunning. I mean, maybe not as a runner, but as a router for sure. I didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. I mean, nobody slaps their keyboard the way that they do in films. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Nobody says, "I'm in." Still, seeing my code break through something. It's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else, or? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Oh no, I want to make her the special drink. That's a classy drink. Oh fuck, I forgot the recipe though. Hang on, I don't know if this is gonna pause the game. Haha! I'm gonna look it up. Secret drink. Ah, I found it. 11235. That's what it is. 11235. 11235. I can remember that. 1 1 2 3 5. Yeah. Yes. Thanks, internet. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. That's me. Here you are. It's on fire. You can't get classier than that. Just what I needed. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Oh shit, I'd buy that for $1. Well, people have the right to not give me money. I didn't realize this until, like, the last stream of this I did, but, people just don't pay, I guess. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because, you know, I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills, or? No. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, then why not live with me? We could be roommates! I don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken, and having to move my liquor collection, and never mind the fact that my cats is shut in. I got very upset the one time I had to move some furniture around. Cats hate change. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. I fucking hate moving so goddamn much. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Wait, isn't she, like, drinking rum in her office? Maybe not the best time. Anyways. Oh, yeah, pumpkin. Now I'm hungry for, like, pumpkin bread and pumpkin seeds, my two favorite snacks. Damn. It is now safe to keep playing. So, like, is Alma my girlfriend now, or what? I want waifus. I was promised waifus. Cold. Fun fact, did you guys know I'm allergic to cold? I think I've talked about it on stream before. It's fun, though, because recently I'm discovering other, like, it's kind of a rare condition, but I'm discovering other people that have it, and it's, like, very validating to meet, because it seems crazy. So it's really cool to meet people that also have it. Kemi, can I do porn? You can do whatever you want, as long as it's, you know, like, it's healthy for you. and, like, you're not hurting anybody. Do what you want. As long as it's not illegal or hurting anybody and you're cool with it. Allergic to the cold. Yes, I can never remember how to pronounce it, but it starts with a U. Cold, I don't remember. It's more prevalent when the change in temperature is very drastic. Like, it very quickly goes from being, like, normal temperature to cold, and dampness is a huge factor in how severe it is. But I get hives, and I've always had it, but I didn't know what it was, and neither did my mom. Like, I went my whole life being like, my mom was just like, you got hives, and I didn't know why, and I went through a long period of time where I was like, is it soap? Is it certain soaps or certain detergents? Is it certain, like, materials, fabrics? What is it? Why am I getting hives? I don't understand. And then I just kind of, like, accepted it as a weird thing that happens sometimes, and for no reason, seemingly. And then I discovered at RPG Limit Break last year, randomly, in my hotel room, I was like, oh my god, cold allergy is a real thing, and this is actually what has been happening. And I brought it up to my mom, and my mom was like, oh my god, that makes sense. These things were all the things that were happening when you were a kid, and I couldn't understand it. And then I basically did the test, which is like, the allergy test basically boils down to you putting an ice cube on your arm for, like, I don't know, like a couple of minutes, and then taking it off, and then seeing if you break out. And it was like, before I even put it on, I was like, I know I'm going to break out in hives. I already know that this is going to do it. But then I did it, and then sure enough, it's not debilitating or anything. It's more annoying. I think it's only apparently life-threatening if you, like, jump into, like, if I did, like, the ice bucket challenge or something like that, which I've never been interested in doing anyway. Like, that could put me into shock, but sometimes it gets a little bit uncomfortable if I eat super, like, frozen treats or whatever, but I've never really liked ice cream or anything anyway, so it's more just annoying when I do stuff like forget when I put my elbows up on, like, a cold countertop or surface, and I'm like, oh man, now my elbows are all fucking agitated and red and itchy, and I'm a dumbass for forgetting. It happens all the time. So it's a mild annoyance. I can take allergy medicine, and it does actually make a difference, but, like, most of the time I can't really be bothered. This seems right? I don't think we've listened to these ones in a little while. Can I do things that are unhealthy for me but I'm not hurting anybody else? You can, but I wouldn't recommend it in good conscience because I want you to be healthy. Sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing, except for the fact that if I did that, I'd probably break out. The worst is actually my feet. If I, like, cold tile. That's the worst. I hate that. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Oh, like Vine Sauce? I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? I don't know. He could also just be a very nice crackhead. Who knows? I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride just won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. I actually did know a guy that chose to get rid of all of his belongings and go backpacking and train hopping just because. Well, he'd just recently gotten into mushrooms, so that was a thing that he thought was cool to do on mushrooms. Anyways, he's cool now. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. That is serious. Don't do that. I just don't get what's up with him.
Aw, snap, honey, some service here.
I'm here. Don't sing at me.
Oh, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing?
Just talking.
Is that what they call it these days?
What do you want?
Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please.
Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine?
But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much?
Sweet and non-alcoholic. Okay. Chill's Boozeria. Hell yeah. That's what this bar should be called. I'm a bartender at a tender bar. Girly drinks? Yeah, Sugar Rush should do it, right? It's sweet and you don't have to put alcohol in it. There. Just like you asked.
See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola.
Lawrence? Oh shit, should I have gotten her drunk anyway? She's gonna order another drink, I'm sure of it.
He is a friend of mine. He's a vending machine.
Oh.
Oh, but how impolite of me.
Hmm?
I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet ya.
Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say?
Yep. Why?
Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before.
Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me! Tell me! Tell me!
Mostly about your, pluckiness.
And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker.
So much for trying to be subtle.
Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it.
Isn't it dangerous?
I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma?
I'm a hacker.
Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that that's hacking, right?
Aw, shit. Is that a light read? You trying to have a go? No, of course not.
I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen?
No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it.
Well, you won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had jammed the plastic replica of halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Ha ha ha! It was a success!
Well, okay then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database.
All right.
First, I do some research on the target. OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I've had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through more
other more vulnerable computers I can find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try no next points as long as they don't trigger any alarm. And once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. And then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that?
Truth be told, I miss going to the bar. I never understood bars. I mean, this game kind of gives me an experience in that, like, you meet a whole bunch of different people from all walks of life, and that's neat. But as far as me, Kemi, in real life, I get all of that through Twitch chat, and that's fine with me. I don't really want to go out in person and talk to strangers. I don't understand bars. I think I understand the concept of bars and why it appeals to some people, but those people are not me. I'm watching the stream in theater mode with an Amber IPA. Is it like being in a real bar? Mission accomplished. Because that's kind of what it's doing for me, I guess. But I don't have to actually be in a bar and talk to real people. Well, I'm talking to real people in that I'm talking to chat, but like, I don't have to stand in the same room as you because that would make me really awkward and weird. Social anxiety is super cool and debilitating.
Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info somebody already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. But what happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Hack me like you've never hacked anything before.
Aw, shit. I ship it.
Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security.
I ship this.
Sorry, I got carried away.
No shit. What happened?
Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me.
Really?
I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilum are an unexploited market.
Cha-ching.
Oh, looks like my ride is here.
Your ride?
Yeah, my brother-in-law came to look for me.
Is it alright to ask that from him?
It's okay, I have known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill.
Oh man, I wanted to give her an alcoholic drink. Take care. Man. As close as a sci-fi game could get. Well, you know, that's fair. The street seems noisy. Oh, client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Hello. Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where the lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone, from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie, can just sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Oh boy. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. I remember how to do Latin. Ecce in pictura est puella nomine Cornelia. I remember Romani 1. I don't remember much else, to be honest, even though I took a lot of Latin in school. Anyways. What do you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus 10. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. What the I guess it wants me to put 17 ingredients in it? Is there anything like that in here? I guess not by itself, but only a drink that I could double. But that can't be... Wait. How would I... Is there a drink that's 17 ingredients? That can't be, right? Ugh, I hate this woman already. I'm weird. I think I'm technically an introvert, but I draw creative energy from public places. Oh, I mean, that's a thing. An extroverted introvert or something like that. It's circumstantial for me, but in places like bars, no. 2 more 6. 7. Oh, well, you know what? A drink that has optional alcohol content. I could make that equal out to 17. Like something like this, maybe? So that's 5. And then I could just put whatever I need to make it 17 or something like that. Or maybe... I don't know if I want that. Oh, maybe I don't think I've made this one yet. 6, and then... And it's a sour drink. Let's do this one and see what happens, shall we? 4, 2, so that's 6. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And blended. So this'll work, right? Probably. Did I do that right? I think I did. And I don't think I've made this drink before. And I mean, I like sour drinks, so if you don't like this drink, then you're wrong. Customer Chan. Okay, explain. The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, Mr. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to assume. I totally thought that you were a lady and I don't know why. My bad. I'm Armendio. Virgilio Armendio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. I thought you were doing like a Bond, James Bond. Something like that. You know what I mean? And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and I saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. There's some Mai Mai cabs behind you. Just make sure to wipe them down when you're done because they can get really gross really fast. Puffy says she'll give you all her peaches on her island for all your rocks. I have peaches. I don't need Puffy's peaches. You can tell Puffy that when I open my island, she can have some of my rocks, but not all. I get a little anxious in bars sometimes. That's why I only do it once a month, often with friends I know. There used to be a bar in this town that I would go to with friends, and only on Wednesday nights they had like a karaoke thing. It was called Browncoat, which, yes, is a Firefly reference. And it was a nerd bar, essentially. Like, they did theater, I went to see Little Shop of Horrors and Dr. Horrible performed there. There were comic books lacquered underneath the bar. It was very, like, hey, you're a nerd and bad at social life. Here's a bar for you. Unfortunately, it's closed now, and also I have a turbulent and complicated relationship with the owners, or the former owners, I guess. They owe me like $600, but that's neither here nor there. That was a long time ago. It's been closed for a long time. There's not anything like that around here anymore, but it was a nice place to go to. It didn't feel like other bars. Anyways. Do you need your fat Tony? Oh no, I mean, I've made my peace. I'm never gonna get that money back, but like, it's still one of those things where I was like, I'm not like mad, but like that did happen, and I've gotta acknowledge that happened. It wasn't 100% their fault, but part of it was, and you know, whatever. It was a long time ago. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. See, that rhymed. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day and we don't serve food. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets. You know. Sorry, I'm just going through all the channels now to see what's on. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I don't know if that's true. Like, I'm not a zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, but I know that isn't right. I mean, there are plenty of, like, insect species that eat their young, right? That happens. That happens all the time in nature. Like, what? I mean, maybe if you wanted to make the argument of, like, we're the only species that kills them, like suicide, but I also think that's not quite accurate either. So, like, I don't know what you... If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. I don't know if that's true, but, like, nature is pretty brutal. Takes over a pride. You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. Oh my god. Is anybody gonna tell him? But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? It's a song from Repo the Genetic Opera? What do you want from me? Oh, I'm so tempted to make a red versus blue joke right now. She's like, stop making up mythical creatures. Stop making up words like halogens and periodic and table. Okay, I give up. Seriously. A lot of species kill each other as part of mating rituals. Exactly! Like, I don't know about the lion thing, but I do know, like, there are spiders that kill their partners as soon as they, like, mate. Like, there are species that can eat their young. Chameleons! Chameleons will do it! If you, like, I have a chameleon, and I'm glad that he's male, because female chameleons are complicated because you have to do lay-bins and you have to make sure that they hatch in a controlled environment because female chameleons will eat their young. Like, it happens. The place I used to go to did pizza and Chatteroos. Oh, dope. Man, if Browncoat did pizza, that'd be dope as hell. They did not have a kitchen. Some of the theater they did was good, though. Hyena females have pseudopenises because the parents will try to kill the female children. Right? Like, nature is fucking whack. I don't remember whether or not the lemmings thing is myth or not, because there's the argument of, like, the human species is the only species that will commit suicide, and then people are like, oh no, there's that thing about lemmings, and or like a species that just, like, will run off of a cliff randomly. And it's like, I think that was actually, like, a weird thing that was, like, not normal, so I don't actually know what the reality is of that. But as far as killing, like, another of your own kind, that happens in nature all the time. But yeah, the main thing is this guy's full of shit. I think that's pretty apparent. Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number's the whole foundation of you and me. Shit, it's been a long time since I've been to school. Is that true? Because I'm inclined to not believe anything you say now. They were shoved off a cliff by Disney in a fake documentary. I knew it! I knew I wasn't making that up. I was like, I'm pretty sure that was fake. Thank you, by the way. Like, because I'm pretty sure that persisted in being a thing people believe to the point where, like, it's in media, like cartoons and the video game lemmings and whatever, but, like, it wound up not being true. So, are we? It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes. Actually, that sounds right. Now that it's being brought up. I was like, 17 doesn't really sound right. I'm inclined to not believe you. 23 sounds right. $60 for instant ramen. Yeah, the future is bright, right? Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Oh my god, no, please stop talking. I really don't like you. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. Wait, didn't somebody in chat ask me that? Like, my first Valhalla stream? I thought it was weird, and I was like, you got it, dude. And now I'm realizing it was actually a reference. A fedora with perfume and a plum. Okay. Here we are in the future, and it's... Ah! I can't help but do that every time. Here you go. Haha, you didn't. Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. I mean, you do have to pay for it, but you don't have to drink it. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? Oh, all the time. What if we're already dead? Both of us. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real, and we were not in fact in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't really care about any of that, actually. It doesn't matter anyway. What does it matter if it's real or not? Who cares? It doesn't change anything. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters, literally. Yeah, somebody made that reference. I don't remember when or who, but I cannot believe. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your New World Order. I was just reminded of the latest Ninja Sex Party album, where he's just like, Buongiorno. That means good morning in French. like. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigs of reports? Is that what that means? Okay. Proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then... Yikes, holy shit. Things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend that you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here to protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah. I guess I'll stay tonight. But what about my cat? Is anybody gonna feed my cat? I mean, I'm sure it'll be okay for one night, but like still, my cat is gonna worry and be scared and lonely. Yeah, they're called the White Knights. It's real. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zankato on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Say ill foray. Oh shit. I hope everything is better by tomorrow. I'm mostly just worried about my cat. I don't like leaving animals, like, neglected. And well, they don't understand why you've left them alone. Oh, I got a bonus for that. My boss gave me $300 and is like, I'll protect you. Thanks, boss. Oh, man. This is getting intense. I had a feeling this is gonna be the last day, but I don't know. It just seems to make sense. Like, this will be the 7th day, you know? Like a full week. Or something like that? Or is this day 6? I don't... Yeah. Whatever. I don't know. Oh boy. But yeah, should I... I don't know if I should exit in case something serious happens. Because I've been doing this in like in-game day intervals. So this is where I would call the stream. Also, I'm starting to... That's usually about the time... How long have I been live? Like, almost 2 hours? This is usually the time when voicing all the characters by myself, I start to feel strain, and I have a lot of vocal work to do tomorrow for, like, money. So, like, I'm gonna call the stream there. But yeah, I promise that I will attempt to be doing more streaming. I have scheduled out time for streaming, but I'm not posting the schedule because I will just disappoint you. I will say that maybe sometime Friday, I'm thinking about doing a deep night, so very, very late. But I won't give you a time because I won't stick to it. And my phone is in the other room, so I'm gonna go ahead and let AutoHost take over. But everyone I follow is really cool, so whoever you get stuck with for the AutoHost is probably really entertaining, so you should stick around and say hi to them for me. And have a great night. And I'll see you guys probably sometime Friday. Bye!